So some of you might be familiar with Seeker's Guidance, right? They do Islamic studies online and in person. They do maulids. They have little seminaries. So after going on hiatus, they're opening up a new location, and this will be the fifth one, and that's what I want to talk about. Seeker's Guidance and their executive director, Faraz Rabbani, are fraudulent, and you should not give them your time or money. They are shady with money, they're non-transparent, they're very opaque, and they have bad managerial practices. They're financially bankrupt, they're insolvent, they're practically belly up, and they have a poor business model. They also have a high turnover rate of teachers, TAs, students, and potential scholars or volunteers. On a human resources level, there's also allegations of verbal abuse. There's no oversight. Rabbani's supposed to be answerable to a board of directors, but he's so narcissistic that he refuses to listen to their suggestions. Faraz Rabbani's teacher is Keller, and he operates out of Jordan, but he has a seminary out of Brampton. I also wanted to give you a heads up not to go to that seminary in Brampton. He ran a seminary out of Jordan that he was negligent over, and there were practices where they discipline children with the rod. Keller and his students are patriarchal, as in they believe in strict gender roles. They believe in the subservience of the wife to the husband, and the people of Jordan hate these guys. Keller is also supposed to be shady with money, at least according to these articles. Keller's supposed to run a sect of Sufis called the Shadlis, but other Shadlis have denounced him. These fake Sufis are supposed to be quite chauvinistic, and they also have this sense of superiority and puritanism over others. I can't abide by false piety, and neither should anyone else. I've also left this article here as a resource that you can use if you have been abused by other spiritual leaders, religious leaders in the community. I didn't want to do this because I had hoped that perhaps things would get better on their own, but I now see that there needs to be accountability, especially when you're dealing with narcissistic people. Some people probably won't agree with me calling them out because of fear of loss of reputation. I believe that their reputation is in their own hands, and so if they suffer a loss of reputation and esteem in the community, then that's their own fault. There's no shame on the Muslim community for not knowing this was happening, but there is a shame if we tolerate this and we sweep it under the rug. I have high hopes for an indigenous North American scholarship, but this isn't it. We're a minority in America, we're misrepresented, and that's why we need scholarship, we need media. There's so many misconceptions, even amongst Muslims. We need to go beyond theology and philosophy as scholarship. God forgive me.